righty, on to the chicken derby. They will be launching tomorrow. So I know quite a few of you should have some chickens. Check your chicken prices. Check your if you check to see if you need to buy some more chickens. But beta will definitely be launching tomorrow for this particular project. I still like it. I mean, to me, I think it looks like it's fun. And so we watched. I think me and Master were watching one of the videos yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, the one chickens were just like taking off really fast." And I was like, "Well, Magic, I think they're gonna get tired at the end." And so, just not knowing exactly what your chicken gonna be able to do is gonna be. I think it'll be fun. It's actually one of the ones I think it's so simple that I think I could possibly play.
Yes.
I ain't gotta remember. Like I gotta have two remote control buttons at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, and then make sure also, beta will be the ones that do have access to that. So if you have signed up for beta, you will definitely get access to that. And I believe that may have been in August that you did have to apply for that. So if you do have access to beta, like she said, it is finally launching. You'll be able to get to try it out. I know they got some special chickens over there, some Sarama chickens and some other chickens
Yeah.
that you can race with. So you'll finally get to see how the game is being planned out.
I think it was one of the Sarama chickens that was flying. I was like, "Uh-oh, Maggie, I think the Sarama chicken might get tired at the end here." So, but like I said, each chicken has different rarities and stuff, so it's gonna be interesting to see of how they operate. I mean, like I said, just because the music and the sound on it makes it really like a pretty good, interesting game. You could get hooked on it. So if you check some of the pricing, if as far as some of the chickens, they're what 180 something. I think is what the price was earlier. About 191. Okay, that's I don't know if OpenSea was down a little earlier. I'm not sure if they're still down, but that was on make an offer. Um, let me see here. So let's just see if we can. I don't even know what the floor of Serrano chickens are. Let's see if we can find that real quick on Heritage. I think it's under the Heritage tab. Serrano chickens. Those are currently at 0.35. Okay, not to tell you that that's a chicken you should go buy. I'm just looking at different rarities of the chicken. That's all I'm doing. I do own Serrano chicken, but I'm just telling you that's what I was doing. So they're about $1,500 for that's the floor of the Serrano chicken. And then also you want to kind of also make sure you look at the level of perfection on that particular thing. Okay, so that's the Serrano chickens. All right, Metakrew. If you have not Metakrew, the Meta keys. So if you have not minted, if you have the Meta keys, make sure you've gone on to Metakrew, and have minted your avatars that you're entitled to. So I think I minted mine yesterday. I've been trying, and I think you have like 2 weeks to mint. So don't just go over here and just mint, just to mint. You can if you see that the gas fee is like crazy high, then you can definitely wait. Because I waited. I was like, I'm not paying that at the beginning. But yesterday, I think I got them for what, two something for the ones that I had to mint. I think I minted like 5 of them for two something. So it wasn't bad. It was about $40, $50 a piece. Okay. All right. So be on the lookout of that. Here's Jessica.
Oh, the RTFKT Studio. Yeah, this is another article, real good article that they did share and going over some updates, or at least letting you know their vision. They talk about here how a lot of companies or people are approaching them that they know can go to Gucci and Nike, and they're actually approaching RTFKT because of the foundation they're setting for the digital space. They're planning on being the number one lead in that. They're also going to have some news tomorrow on the upcoming drop that's happening. I believe it's the 27th or 28th for the pre-sale for the Clone X project. And as you can see here, as we've stated before, they are going to be the number one digital, if not already, the number one digital fashion platform that's out there, especially with the avatars. Those are just the beginning. They plan on you being able to make money, being an influencer with your avatars and 3D, and just like you see us now, you could be with your avatar visually seeing us, and you wouldn't see us anymore. You're able to, have your own universal portfolios. And if you guys don't know, a lot of stuff is moving to the universal portfolios, you showing your value, Bored Apes, why you think people are buying those items like Bored Apes, using them on their Twitter pages. And so the value of a lot of things that are happening with RTFKT, how they're planning on you being able to forge your items in their universe, and actually wear those physical items, as we've spoken about before, is game changing. And so this is a really good article if you're trying to find out some more information about what they have planned or their vision into the company and where they do see their self going. This would be really good for you to read because there's a lot of people behind the scenes that Artifacts has, has hands with, it has ties with, are partnered with, or are doing stuff behind the scenes that you may not know about. But since we do a lot of research in it, we know it's going to be a game changer, especially in the fashion industry. You're talking about billions of trillions of dollars by 2030. So this company will be there to lead the way for the fashion and digital.
Yep. They are making some big moves, and we will normally talk about like Artifacts like forever, but we're not going to keep talking about. We will keep talking about Artifact, but we won't keep that as a whole show today for you all. But definitely continue to to try to go on and get some information. Like Jessica was saying, I think it's important to stay up to par as far as what's going on with those particular the particular things that they have going. Okay. Okay. And then next, remember the coming up Broncos. Broncos is going to be having another drop on the 24th. So going to be real important, as far as on the 24th that you're participating. If you want to participate, we will probably be participating if we can get one. I think Jessica, we were talking about this. Was it yesterday? Even as far as the different times that they're allowing things to go. It's only like a certain amount of time.
It's almost like a Nifty Gateway drop, opening it up for 10-minute time span, allowing you also to have an opportunity of buying one and not just them instantly selling out. So that's really cool. And there are a couple of different Blancos, like she's going to show you, that were going to be for the Marathon clothing brand that is coming out, or not coming out, that's been out. And so, of course, we know that is connected to the Nipsey Hussle brand. That is his brand specifically. So there are a lot of different items that you can come over here and purchase. Some of them, as you can see, will have a count, so it is not timed. So, depending on how you have it, you may want to start somewhere with with the items that are limited. 10 minutes is not a long time.
It's not a long time.
Yeah. By the time you process one, you probably 2 minutes in, and you got 2 sets of Blancos you want to get, So if those hats will be the first probably to sell out, definitely. And then you can circle back around to those that are timed events.
Yeah, it happens like, look, everybody here knows now. You be trying to push the button and it say sold out. Yeah, it's gonna keep doing that. So Jessica, this is the one article you were trying to give me to show. This is the one we have on this is the one, right?
Yes, this is the current one that they did drop in their blog in regards to the drop, and so it'll be the most updated with information as far as times and pricing.
All right, good stuff. Okay, so Wednesday. All right. Okay, I know this came up yesterday. Jessica, you want to talk about this one too?
Oh yes, the OpenSea. So even like yesterday, we do a lot of research and looking at different projects and pricing, keeping an eye on those that we are invested in. And so we're looking at Space Strip, and I seen on there it had a red check mark, and so there you go. I hadn't seen that normally before, but it is a feature that OpenSea, a security feature, OpenSea is allowing to let you know if your wallet ends up being compromised, you're able to set that in your account as a compromised account. And that red check mark will follow that item around forever. They did say it is supposed to stop the sales, but only on OpenSea. Like if that person did choose to go upload it to another platform like Nifty or another exchange, they can probably still sell that item. But as specific for OpenSea, if you do see items that are marked with that red check mark, that is specifically what it means, that wallet is compromised. Somebody else may have had that wallet. Maybe it was hacked into, and the user is now letting you know that wallet basically has been compromised. Somebody has stolen that. And so as you do see, it will come up as a red check mark with a white exclamation point. And so if you do notice that, make sure when you are going to items, you're checking the history. If you scroll down lower, the buy history, because that's where you would start seeing it right here from 3 months ago. You would actually notice it. Some people will not come in and even look at that. You're just going to come in and do a buy now option and go purchase it. So make sure when you are coming in to buy these items, you're now also looking at the item activity to be able to tell if those items have been compromised or if that wallet that you're purchasing from has been compromised.
And I think it's important, because I think many times we're always looking ahead, but you having an emergency plan and knowing where this section is at on OpenSea is like important in case this ever happened. God, I'm like, Lord, please don't ever let it happen to me. But you never know. So I think, but being ahead of the curve and at least knowing which area to go to. And so that's what we're trying to share with you as far as like, 'cause there are a lot of hacks going on, especially whether it's in the Discord. If some people are trying to get hacked there, some people just rather your wallet has been compromised. Knowing where this section is at in OpenSea is going to be like, it could literally change some things for you. Because I know many times if you have been hacked, many times you'll try to send everything off as fast as possible. But sometimes it's just too doggone hard, because especially if they've wiped your ETH out, you have no gas in order to transfer that particular item off. But at least being able to come into the help center and find this area, as far as, being able to mark your account as being compromised, it could possibly save you some time as far as trying to have to move all of those things out, if you can't move all those things out fast enough. Okay, so again, know where this area is at. Have a plan of emergency just in case. Another tip, as far as I think we've talked about it before too, in some of our classes, is trying to have an additional backup wallet, to where maybe that wallet has a little bit of ETH. It could be like, I don't care if you're going to put a couple $100s of ETH on that particular wallet in case you are hacked or something. You may have enough gas money to be able to switch some of that gas over to that wallet really quick and transfer those things out. But have an emergency wallet just in case something like that happens.
Yeah, and even at that security part, if you do get hacked, try to set us in the items off immediately. Also, try to send the ETH off immediately, because without the ETH, they cannot take it from you. They can always send ETH into you, and also take that security away. But if you also have ETH in there, they'll continue to be able to take those items. So sometimes there are steps to follow, quicker and faster than just trying to take one item at a time. If you have a wallet with about $4,000 on it with that with all those items in it, they're just going to keep removing it, versus take the ETH off, and it's just a lot of people, even the Penelope guy we watched, they'll end up sending the money in there almost instantly, trying to be able to reverse it right back out to you. So they'll also deposit money to be able to remove those items, but there are some kind of securities that you can't do, like she's saying, that hopefully be able to slow some of that down also. But yeah, once it's hacked,
have a backup wallet. Can't say that enough. All right, so share that with you. All right, Nifty Gateway, Micah. I don't know what y'all want me to say. Micah's coming on the 26th. I think a lot of us have been talking about Micah for some time. It's again one of those scenarios, as far as when you're going on getting a artist that you're used to seeing. We're used to buying Micah stuff, so we're not sugarcoating it, or it's like, okay, yes, if you want to know, yes, we're buying Micah's art piece. We will be buying that art piece, because again, trying to get the series and keep the series going. We will continue to buy the art pieces that Micah drops. Like I said, because it's really good. I think some of his stuff has been really good that he's put out. And so, make sure you're ready for that particular drop, because it will be a limited amount of time. So if I know some of us are going to be out doing things with family and so forth, but at the same time, you're going to try to figure out the time when you're going to be able to just have it on your phone in case you need to buy it from your phone. That's one of the time where I'm be like, Lord, please let me remember my code right now.
That part.
So, but again, pay attention, because Micah's drop is going to be on the 26th. Okay, the 26th on Nifty Gateway. All right. Oh, I'll talk about this real quick. And then for some of you guys who might have bought some of the Treeverse land some time back, I know those have been continuing to go up. The price of those have been going up and down. Remember, you can go on and also mint some of the avatars. That you're. It depends on how many plots of land you have will determine how many of the avatars you can definitely go on and mint. Okay, so another one as far as trying to remember. I'll be trying to remember doggone stuff like, Lord, what did I forget to mint? I know I'm supposed to mint something, and then I'll see something on Twitter, or one of my sisters or my kids will say, well, did you check? I was like, oh, no, I forgot to check on that one. But I caught this one. So make sure if you own some of the Treeverse land or the trees, make sure you go on and mint that particular item. All right, so that's that.